Well, 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 I found my way over here and it took like no time at all. You have to make that jump over there. It's very simple. It's also this area here. We don't want to go that way just yet. Yeah, this brings you up here, where you want to carefully jump up here. So I almost miss it. Where you can finally get this bad boy. Jump over here and fly to that island. Alright. Now we need to fly back for the sake of getting that bird out of the sky. And then I'll go and show you how you get up there. Got it. Let's see, I'm actually going the wrong way. It's, you continue on through the level like you usually would. But the only difference is when you get up here, come over here, jump over here. What the hell? Come on, camera. And you come over here, and then you jump over to that geyser over there, like from here. Let's see, there's that. Here's where the gondola is and the one thing. We just need to find our way to that lower level. Seems to have some potential. Oh yeah, here we go. Now this is another one of those speedy challenges. As you can see on this one though, you can actually die in this one. So, it might be better to switch over to the control pad this time. Oh, there I go, already fucking it up. Let's back up a little bit here, just to get it. There we go. So yeah, these guys are fast, so you gotta be careful of that. Oh, he jumped the opposite direction. I didn't expect that. Stop running. Remember that if you, once you kill one of them, the other one is going to start running the field, so just keep that in mind. Ah! Actually, no, you don't lose a life if you fall here, because I had 4 before. They just start you at the start. Oh, went the wrong way. Wow, that is really forgiving. A lot more forgiving than this game's known for. Oh, not by me, but I'm sure by others. You guys are probably watching this and being like, what the crap? There I go again, missing it. Yeah, see, you don't even lose a life. I don't see any gems here, though. Ah, crap. It's kind of you have to make a guess on where he's going to appear and which path he's going to take. Unless you're following close behind. Ah, and then if you miss the jump, that happens. Then remember, as always, remember that since I'm Let's Playing this, this is the only reason I'm sucking, right? We all know that's the truth, right? I'm not lying out of my ass just to impress you. Actually, I'm not. I'm actually telling the truth. I'm pretty sure that if I was to cut the recording and come back, I would have the freaking egg already. God damn it, I keep going the wrong way. It's kind of like... This is kind of one of those challenges where you just have to concentrate a lot more than you're probably used to doing in most games, you know, nowadays. So if you make a mistake, well, in other games they like forgive you for it and like, you know, it's a small thing, but in this game it's like, you did what? You're totally screwed. You know? I'm just glad how forgiving they are, but I'm wondering if you get one of the eggs, if, well, it has to save it, because every time you get an egg, it saves it. Kind of like when you get a Jiggy in the Xbox version of Banjo-Kazooie. I only know that because I'm watching a race of that right now. It is awesome. Oh shit, I'm dead. Sheesh, can you just be any louder? She just ran up the stairs, it sounded like. You could tell she was digging her claws like she was afraid of something. Yeah, she does that from time to time. It's really funny when she does. Gotta hand it to this guy for being able to say na 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 while he's running faster than the speed of sound. Got him. Good God, that cat. Now, you guys haven't seen any gems, right? By just watching me run along the map, have you? Remember, the red one's a lot faster, so you want to get going a lot quicker. Wasn't there like a strategy in like the first one where you could like skip if you like barely tap the X button and you would run faster or something like that? And it was like a speedrunning tactic or something, I think. I don't know anything about speedrunnings, I'm just curious because I was thinking maybe I could try like skipping and see if that helps, but it doesn't seem to work that well when using this. Ah, damn it. Had to scratch my mustache because it was really tickling my chin. I cannot stand that, it drives me crazy. Which is funny because I know many people would probably say, why don't you just shave it off then? And then my response to that is, I look like a child if I shave it off. Because, you know, I'm 23, and if I shave my beard off, suddenly I'm 20. You know? And that's the same with almost any guy that has a beard. And what I mean is, like, you know, if you grow out a beard and then shave it, it'll look like that. But if you've never had a beard, you look older just because people know how old you are. But no, in my case, if I was to shave mine off, I would look extremely young and be made fun of by all my good friends at work. And so it would piss me off too much. I don't know if I told you this story before, but at my last job, I decided that I would come in clean shaven, and it was just because I wanted to try something new. And immediately my so-called friends there decided to mock me for doing it. They were saying stuff like, "Oh my god, dude, you look like you're fucking 16." And I'm like, what? Because like at that time I was 18. Like almost, I think I was almost 19. And they were like, "Dude, you look like you're freaking 16 years old." And I'm like, thinking to myself, what the fuck are you talking about? That's impossible. And he's like, "Yeah, you look like you're 16. And I'm like, I just wanted to tell him to shut the fuck up. That's how pissed off I got. And I know many of you are probably thinking I'm overreacting, but to me, it was just like they were bullying me, even though they really weren't. I got another story where oh, no, I better not tell that one. It's not like it would come back to haunt me if I did, but it's one that probably should not be discussed, just to say that at least. So I'm gonna leave that one out, but I didn't even say it. I'm not saying I'm editing or anything. I'm just saying that I stopped it before I started. You know, there's those stories that you can tell people and not have any fear of it coming back to bite you in the ass. And then you have those other ones where if you utter even like a phrase from it, somebody can like someday watch your video and go, "Wait a second, I know this person in real life and I know what he's talking about." And then somehow they'll know the person you're talking about and blab to them, and then that person will be like, "What were you talking about, blah blah blah," and like, "What did you mean by it," and blah blah blah, and you're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" You know? But yeah. That other one I can tell because, like, you know, it was my old job, and it's not like it's gonna affect me at all, you know, now. Because it wasn't like I was actually being violent or anything towards somebody, which could be bad. And anyway, I gotta find something to talk about while I'm chasing this red dumb shit. Let's see, lately I haven't been up to really much of anything, so it's kind of hard to come up with anything to talk about. Like, I've actually been taking a break from Grand Theft Auto because I've gotten tired of it. Oh, I can't get up there. I know, getting tired of Grand Theft Auto 5 though, that's a strange thing to hear, I'm sure, but like, my dad, I love him to death, I really do, but I cannot play that game every single day, and that's what he wants me to do. And it's just so funny because it's like I'll be playing with him and we'll have fun, and then I just get really, really tired because I get frustrated about something I can't get past. And he's encouraging me to keep playing because he's just really enjoying watching, you know. And I'm just saying I can't do it. So I feel really bad whenever that happens. But like, I was playing it a couple of days ago, and I'm at the this isn't really a spoiler or anything. I'm like on one of the missions where you have to find a certain car among the world, and it doesn't give you any marker to find him unless you hire like a really good person for it. And so, of course, I try hiring the person that the game recommends because it's a guy who's been bitching about not getting a job. And so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll hire him. And then all of a sudden, the guy who's like putting the whole thing together is like, "Oh my god, why'd you hire this guy? He didn't even find us what we wanted." And so sure enough, I'm trying to use like an internet guide to kind of get myself back on track. And even that's not helping, you know. And so I'm like, damn it to hell, why did I not figure this out beforehand, you know? But I mean, what you gonna do? So we've been doing this for 15 minutes already after finding that one piece of shit. We've now been chasing this little red fucker all over the place trying to hit him. I just saw some gems that I'm probably gonna have to be getting by using the charging pad and then gliding after that. That's gonna be a hell of a time. So I don't know if after you get the eggs, if trying to get it kills you. Which, if I'm finding gems here, it makes me wonder if I missed some in that one area. And I know you usually don't 100% blind runs, but you know, I'm gonna try all the same because this is Spyro. It's a game that's possible to 100% pretty easily. Says the guy that's failing at this hardcore. But no, I mean, when you really think about it, compared to most games, it doesn't take much to 100% this. You just gotta find all the eggs, in this case instead of orbs, and then all the gems, and that's the hard part, is the gems. You also gotta not throw your controller through your television screen or smash your not Xbox, PS2 into pieces, whichever comes first. In fact, I was reading stupid shit online, and there was this guy talking about like funny things that you break whenever you get angry. And it's always like your phone, a game controller, a game system, a disc to that game system or something like that, you know? And I was sitting there laughing my ass off because I'm like, it's so true. I don't know if I've told you this story before, but my, when Halo first came out, like the very first Halo for the Xbox, the original Xbox, me and my brother used to play it like crazy, right? And we were just enjoying ourselves, you know, just killing each other, because we, you know, that didn't have online or anything back then. It was just, you just played with your friends. And so me and my brother would just play back and forth and kill each other and have fun. Well, one time we invited my dad to play, and, well, let's just say, being two teenage boys, we of course ganged up on him. And we found out what happens whenever you anger somebody to the point that they just break. And what happened is, right in front of our eyes, my dad takes the disc out of the system and just crushes it in his hands. And the first thought that goes through our mind is, what did he just do? And what was even worse, like what was even more impressive to us is he was the one that paid for it, you know, as well, because we didn't have a income at that time. And so we were just sitting there like, oh my god, what did he just do? You know? And, sorry, I scratched my nose. And so what ends up happening is, we start getting, like, you know, since we're young, we start, like, literally getting emotional about it. Like, we start crying, we start getting all pissy about it, and, like, just acting like our lives have been ruined. And so our dad, he decides, okay, we'll go and buy another disc. And we're so happy, we're like, oh, that's great, you know? And at first we tell each other that we're not gonna let him play, you know? Because we don't want to have that happen again. And basically there was this, the one thing that was sad about it the most to us is there was this really awesome demo at it at the time. And it's like a game that doesn't even exist anymore, I don't think. It was like this really fun party game that they had for the system. It was like some sort of like game show type thing, you know? Anyway, so that's what we used to play all the time besides Halo as well. You know, just kind of go back and forth with that game and Halo. Well, when my dad bought the new disc, which thankfully at that time it wasn't as expensive, he brought it home, we popped it in, and we started playing it again, just me and my brother, and we searched for that game on there, you know, the game demos, and of course it's not on there. And so we were upset about that, but we decided just to, you know, look past it and just play. Well, eventually, a little bit further down the road, my dad wants to play again. And we're like, okay, sure, that's fine, you know, and this time we know what not to do. And so we never gang up on him, you know. Me and my brother try to, you know, stay locked on each other. And, you know, my dad's still having like a little bit of trouble playing the game. And long story short, my dad feels like he's getting ganged up on again, which he wasn't, which is funny. He really wasn't. And he's like, if I get killed again, I'm breaking the disc again. And my brother did not hear him because he was too busy having fun, you know, just like a normal teenage boy would be. They're enjoying themselves, they're having a great time, they're just going to continue to shoot and kill people, you know, like they would normally. Well, my brother snipes him in the head. And so my dad throws the controller on the ground, gets up, walks over to the Xbox. We're telling him to stop, you know, because we're kids. We're yelling at him, what are you doing? Stop. What do you, like, my brother's like, what did you say? I don't know what you were doing. What's going on? He screams at the Xbox to let go of the disc. The disc comes out and he breaks the disc again. And we're just like, my brother throws his controller and leaves the room. And I just sat back, put my controller in my lap, and just stare in disbelief. I'm just like, that did not just happen again. So, yeah, looking back, it was one of those things that doesn't bother me at all now, but at the time was just like, what the hell, you know? And to think I've been talking about this for 23 minutes, well, in total, you know, just been talking to you guys while trying to figure this shit out. But, yeah, it's just really funny that that was the only disc that was ever broken, by the way, thankfully. And well, I think it's actually kind of interesting. I don't know if I still have it, but like, I kept one of the discs that was shattered, and it just got put back into the case. I don't know if I still have it somewhere, but we might have finally thrown it away. But it was really neat what it looked like, because like it looked like it went through a microwave. You know, have you ever like put a disc in a microwave? It kind of looked like that, with cracks everywhere on the front and back. And it was just like, really? But that was like literally the last one that was ever broken. Now my dad won't play any games like Halo-wise or anything like that with us. I mean, it's a shame, but you know, it's just his way of stopping himself from ever breaking what we personally bought, you know. So, yeah. Because, you know, now we have our own incomes, we buy our games. Well, even though my brother no longer lives with me anyway, he got his own place. But yeah. Anyway, let's keep going and try to get this guy. think he went this way. There he is. That was awesome. I thought I could hug the wall, but no, you cannot. So keep that in mind. God fucking damn it, come on. Looked like he just fell off the edge. Did you see that? That was funny. I mean, I almost had him a few times, but he just got away from me. It's like whenever he makes these turns. Fuck! Whoa! That is weird. I just looked at my finger and I got a mosquito bite on it. I was wondering what was itching. I was like, wait a second. That's new. At least I'm assuming that's what that is. I mean, it could be a blister from playing so much, I don't know. If I see any comments though that say otherwise, I'm deleting them, so just a fair warning. Cause that shit's stupid. But yeah. Even if it's like slightly hinted, like, you know, like those comments where it's like starts out the word and then like cuts it off and say, I'm just kidding, I might delete that too. Even though I'm not child friendly, the comments should at least be somewhat. Alright, let's go ahead and stop this here. When we return, we'll take out this guy. Till then, everyone, bye.